Hello everybody, General here today, and we're in for another episode of course, of how to make our Cyan glazed terracotta. How do we do that? Well, first of all, we step outside of our mansion here, and of course we're going to need to locate trees, and of course find some wood. So we chop down wood, come back in here, and of course now we immediately start making our crafting table. So basically, having your wood log, any is totally fine. Wood log, it gives you planks, and any planks is totally fine, because then placing it in a 2x2 structure like that, it gives you your crafting table. Now, in your crafting table, of course, guys, first of all, what are we going to be needing, right? We're going to be needing clay. How do you find clay? So clay is generally found near rivers. So if you can locate a river right there, you should be able to come across clay. And basically what we're going to be doing now, guys, is making ourselves our cyan dye next. And how do we do that? Well, first of all, cyan is a mixture of blue and green. So if you put your corn flour, that gives you blue dye, because blue dye gives you corn flour here. And of course, lapis lazuli also gives you your blue dye. Now, your green, guys, can only be made one way, and that's cactus that comes from the desert. Cactus only comes from the desert, by the way. And you're going to need to put that through a furnace to be able to acquire the dye. A furnace will be made of cobblestone. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you get yourself a furnace. And basically, your cobblestone comes from stone. So basically, what you do is you find some stone out there, you break through with a pickaxe, and of course you're able to acquire your cobblestone. And now what you're going to be doing next, of course, is entering that furnace. Is then what you're going to be you're going to be needing coal down here. That's going to fuel the furnace, and it's going to come from what's called coal ore. And what you're going to be doing once you put the cactus up there, it gives you green ore, a green dye here, which is right here. Now what we are going to be doing, guys, of course, is then using that dye, both of them, to mix them together. Like so, to make ourselves our cyan blue. And now that we've got cyan, we've also got to put our clay, this one here, which I've demonstrated creating earlier, up here, and it turns it into terracotta. Finally, guys, what we're going to be doing is placing terracotta all around the grid crafting table here, except for the center, which you're then going to place your, where is it? Cyan, yep, here, cyan blue dye. So basically now, here we've got our cyan terracotta. But it doesn't stop there. Because what we are going to be needing to do is putting it through a furnace like this. And ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to get? Cyan glazed terracotta. So I can't wait. It's going to look really cool. That is basically how you make it. So there we go. So thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this episode of how to make our cyan glazed terracotta. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and of course, most important, subscribe. To first of all, guys, get notified when I post and stream more content like this. But second, because it also gives me the strength and motivation I need, of course, to continue making more videos like this for the fans. Have a nice one, everybody, and ciao.